Hey up, it's that old Yorkshire geek here, and I'm in a bit of a mood today. I'm a bit angry because, as you probably know, if you follow other creators, there's been leaks about the upcoming Obi-Wan Kenobi series, particularly the ending. The ending has been leaked, and I'm going to spoil it now. So if you don't want to know the ending, I mean, it might not be true, I don't know, but if you don't want to know the ending of the upcoming Obi-Wan Kenobi series, tune out now, and come back later. So I'm going to spoil it. So you've got 3, 2, 1. Right, apparently at the end of the Obi-Wan Kenobi, as predicted, the Inquisitor Reaver has a change of heart, goes against Vader, doesn't kill Luke, and walks off, leaving Kenobi stood, twiddling his thumbs, having failed to protect Luke, ostensibly. Because this Inquisitor could have killed Luke at any time, but she decides not to. So, Kenobi fails. So we've got another beloved character who's being depicted as a failure, and I'm sick to death of this now. We're seeing it all over. Beloved characters, who have like decades of fandom behind them, being ruined and subverted, all for the sake of the message, as the critical drinker would say.
The message.
That. And it's not only Kenobi. We've seen it in other Star Wars characters. Luke, Rian Johnson turned him into a hermit who didn't give a toss about anybody. Even at the end, even when he died, he couldn't be bothered to leave, the planet that sounds like a sneeze, a chew, whatever the hell it's called. Han became a deadbeat dad, went back to being a scoundrel instead of what he could have become. But no, they had to make him crap. And as I've just said, Kenobi is being turned into a failure in his own series. He's going to be a guest star in his own series. The series is about the stunning and brave Reaver, the Inquisitor. The female Inquisitor, I might add. It's usually women, nothing against women, but it's usually women that are doing all this subverting of, beloved male characters. We've seen it in Star Trek. We've seen Picard turn from, one of the greatest captains in Starfleet history to this bumbling, basically not demented, but this old oaf with dementia. It sounds like he's got dementia anyway. And Kirk's coming back in Star Trek Strange New Worlds in season 2, and the rumour is they're going to make him bisexual. I've nothing against people of various sexualities, but why make a beloved character bisexual when he's never been depicted like that before? If you want the bisexual character, make a new one. But they won't do that, will they? Because nobody knows the new character, and they've just got to change the characters that they've got. Doctor Who's another one. They decided to have a woman with Jodie Whittaker, and one of the first things she said was, I've got an upgrade, basically, all the girls together. But they kind of made her a bit of a lesbian, didn't they? So, what does... So she went from a bloke who likes women to a woman who likes women. What else? Marvel characters, they've been subverted as well. We've got all the beloved characters that we've seen. Iron Man's dead. Spoilers. Captain America, Steve Rogers, the Captain America. Never mind, Sam Wilson and his Falcon. He's not Captain America. I know he was in the comics and stuff, I know, but he ain't in the MCU. Captain America went back in time and lived another life, ignoring all the times he could have helped, but, never mind. I tell you, it's writers these days they're hopeless. They are hopeless. They have no idea how to write for fandoms. They just write for their own agenda. In the new Doctor Strange film, spoilers if you haven't seen it, there's a group called the Illuminati that we meet from another multiverse, or another universe in the multiverse. They're basically the Avengers of that universe. And Scarlet Witch comes along and basically dispatches them with ease, particularly the men. I mean, there's what is there? There's 5 of them that we see. 3 men and 2 women, and the men get dispatched just so easily, and the women obviously put up a fight, but they soon get killed as well. So, and 2 of the, well, at least one of those, well, 2 of those were beloved characters. There was, Mr. Fantastic and Charles Xavier. So they've both been killed. But, from another universe, but by a stunning and brave woman, as they say. So yeah, I've had enough of it, and who am I to say, I've had enough? Who's going to listen to me? I'm an old man shouting at clouds. But, you've got to, there's a time when enough is enough, isn't it? We've got to have, they're all going on about diversity, inequality and representation. And as, one of my favourite content creators, although I don't agree with him on everything, is Az from Heel vs Babyface. And he said it in The Real BBC this week.
This isn't representation, this is over-representation.
That is the truth. It's not representation, it's over-representation. You're over-representing, minorities and sexualities for the most part. You're demeaning men who have been, beloved characters for decades, and enough is enough. Just stop it. Stop it. If you want to demean characters, create new characters to demean that we don't like, but they won't do that, will they? They won't do that because they don't know any better. They've got to get the bums on seats, and to get bums on seats, they've got to create controversy. And to create controversy, they've got to undermine these characters. And some people love it, but most fans, and I'm talking fans, don't. They don't love it. And I've had enough, so I'm gonna, I'm not going to say I'm going to stop watching these sort of things. People say they cancel the Disney Plus and all that, but because I've got a family, I can't really, don't work that way with me. My kid would play bloody hell if I cancel Disney Plus. I mentioned cancelling Netflix because Paramount Plus starts in the UK in June, and I said if they take Star Trek off Netflix, I'd cancel it. Oh no, you can't do that. There's things I watch on it. And, oh well, whatever. So anyway, I just thought I'd get that off my chest. I've had my rant. It's not really a rant, but when is enough going to be enough? When are we going to get back to proper storytelling with heroes that we can, you don't have to identify with them, but heroes that you like. You just have to like them. You don't have to identify with them. You don't have to see yourself in a hero or a heroine. You don't have to see yourself. I mean, there's lots of heroines I like. I'm a massive Lara Croft fan, in the gaming world, and the films as well. I quite enjoyed the films, but I don't see myself as a Lara Croft. I'm not Larry Croft. So there you go. So that's all I've got to say. So until next time, wherever you are in the universe, look after each other, and I'll see thee.